Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I'm here by the open window. I read this really fascinating thing yesterday about fresh air and about fluid dynamics and about COVID. I think, oh, those things all go together. I don't want to talk about those things today, but I found it fascinating. And so after reading that, I think it's probably wise to open up my windows more often. And so I've been taking advantage of this beautiful day. Even though it's a little bit moist outside, it's still a pretty good temperature, and it's nice to have the window open. So today, thought more about talking about setting the example. See, setting the example is an age-old leadership principle. People are not too fond of do as I say, not as I do. None of us like that. Instead, we want our leaders to be people who lead by example. You know, those who study leadership speech, and yes, that is an actual area of study, sometimes called rhetoric as well. Those who study leadership speech have included of the three qualities of a speaker, and the three qualities of a speaker defined by the ancient philosophers are ethos, logos, and pathos. Ethos being the character of the person, logos being the verbal content of the speech, and pathos being the emotional power of the words delivered. Of those three, guess which one people consistently rank as the most important? It's ethos. Ethos is the most important aspect, most important quality of a speaker. If you believe them to be a person of good quality, you'll believe what they say. That's the role, the model behind that. Setting the example is of great importance. When we read in John 13 about Jesus stooping down and washing his disciples' feet, there's an ethos type of conclusion. See, after he's done, Jesus puts his cloak back on and sits down with them and tells them, now that I have done this, you need to do likewise. Now, is Jesus telling us that we need to, every once in a while, have a dinner party and then wash the feet of those who come? That's really not what he was getting at, but what he was saying is that what we read there in verse 15. He says, I have set you an example that you should do as I have done for you. And he concludes it all by saying, now that you know what to do, you will be blessed if you do it. So sometimes it's literal foot washing. Somebody may need us to help them in that manner, in that way. Many times it's virtual or sensible foot washing, or in fact, of that aspect of looking after someone else before we look after ourselves. We serve by his example. So I pray that God blesses you today as you serve him, as you serve the Lord Jesus Christ by following his example, because he set the example for us long ago. Now, before I go, think of this. A wise man named John Christian said one time, life is the art of drawing without an eraser. Well, as you're living your life today, drawing without your eraser, may God bless you. Have a great day.